goes, and I remember the things she said. Yeah, I think she will do. Uh-huh. Oh, don't you forget it. Oh, don't you forget it. Because when the summertime leaves your town, you know, you ain't gonna find me around. I'll be out there to follow the sun. No, I ain't gonna take no one. If you thought that you tied me down, well, girl, it's high time that you found only thing left for you to see. You'll never find another man like me. He sounds like a dope. I don't think this girl actually needs this guy. I think this guy is a little too full of himself, right? Yeah, move on, get out of there, you know? She doesn't need you anyway. Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Into the Music. My name is Greg, and I have another A La La song I'm going to react to. Another one, you say? Well, a couple days ago, I dropped an A La La song called Catamaran, and that was a song request by Wonderboy75. And Wonderboy75 is requesting another song from A La La's, and he's doing that through my Ko-fi site. And what is Ko-fi? It's my platform that I have for Into the Music, where people can actually make song requests and they make payment for it. So yeah, and what does that do? It guarantees that I'm going to actually react to your song. Many recommendations are dropped on this channel. I do X for them, and I try to get to as many as I can, but because so many come in, I can't get to them all. So making a song request on Ko-fi will guarantee my reaction. So that said, Catamaran from A La La's. I am into this band. There's a song that's on my own favorite playlist that one of my guest reactors are going to listen to. And I really was into Catamaran. So I don't know. Don't you forget it. Will it be a song that I will remember forever or one that I will simply forget very soon? Who knows? That was an easy sort of volley layup, huh? Phew. All right. So without further ado, A La La's Don't You Forget It. I like that solo.
that was short. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I don't know where it falls in the few songs that I've heard from the Alalas. But yeah, gonna gather my thoughts and talk to everyone on the other side.
So I think I'm gonna actually remember the song. And what did it for me um, was that vocal. There was a vocal that came in two, maybe three times, and it was just a kind of a it was like a bridge, you know, uh, to what the guy was singing. I think at the chorus, and then at the end, and then it just connected to like a little bit more music, and then back to a verse. I think that's how it was. And so when that came in, that just made it so interesting to me. And the song itself was good. I liked it. Again, I love that genre. I love this sound. I do like this band. I think this band is unique and it's fun, and they have this cool vibe in almost every song, including this one. Um, but this one was a little kind of, it had that repeating guitar riff, rhythmic guitar riff sound. You had that alternating bass, right? Everything was kind of, nothing was like, oh my God, everything was just kind of falling in line again with sort of who they are, right? And the music that they actually want to put out. Um, and the vocals were kind of low key, you know, maybe a little too low key for me. Maybe that was part of it. But then again, you know, the music itself was really interesting, and the vibe, and then that part, and that just kind of was like a lift. That was a lift, and I love that kind of stuff. I love that sort of those vocals, um, and they definitely were paying attention to those bands in the 60s that had this kind of sound, because plenty of those that's like a Yardbirds, right? Because the Yardbirds, um they would, what's the name of that song? There's one that's in my head, now 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 now. Yeah, I should remember that song, the name of the song. But yeah, so definitely a throwback to the Yardbirds, especially with that kind of vocal sound. So it actually makes me want to. It's funny because as I was kind of getting the big headphones off, the ones I used for the song reaction, and putting these on, um, that song just kept playing in my head, and that part was in my head. I'm like, I got to get to that. I got to get back to that and listen to that. So every little, I've talked about it before, when these songs are being created, right? And all these little parts, all these things that just kind of, there's a reason, there's a fit, there's a reason why something, is placed here. And they came up with this, Um, there's the organic, idea of the song, and then it sort of, fleshes out into this, oh, this is cool, it's a song. And then there's the production. There's a little bits here and there, and and that stuff just always fascinates me, because it kind of just comes from the ether, and it just kind of, and so and that actually, again, that part sort of did it for me. So yeah, and a little bit of lyrics that I pulled up, and he sings, I think I found the girl that I can talk to. Yeah, I think I found a girl that just might replace you. She don't care if I got bread. And I remember bread. No one uses bread right now for money. And this band again was 2012. So this is definitely 21st century band, and not that long ago. And I think this is off their 2012 debut album. And so he goes, and I remember the things she said. Yeah, I think she will do. Uh-huh. Oh, don't you forget it. Oh, don't you forget it. Because when the summertime leaves your town, you know you ain't gonna find me around. I'll be out there to follow the sun. No, I ain't gonna take no one. If you thought that you tied me down, well, girl, it's high time that you found. Only thing left for you to see. You'll never find another man like me. He sounds like a dope. I don't think this girl actually needs this guy. I think this guy is a little too full of himself, right? Yeah, move on, get out of there. She doesn't need you anyway. Um, I don't think I want to hear about none of your problems. You like to act like the only one who's ever got them. But I know something you don't know. You're gonna reap just what you sow. You stole some time of mine. Now it's time for you to go. Harsh, man, harsh. Oh, don't you forget it. Oh, don't you forget it. And like I said, I'm not going to forget the song. I'm not going to forget it because they put a cool little part in there that I need to get back to and listen. So, uh, fans out there of this band, tell me what you think about the song, about this reaction. What is that next La 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 song that Wonder Boy needs to request from me? And in the meantime, maybe one of you go to Kofi and guarantee that I'm going to listen to it, or drop it in the song thread. And when I get a chance, hopefully I'll get to it. And in the meantime, I'll see every one of you on the next episode of Into the Music.